I'd like to welcome in NewsNation Law and Justice contributor Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer, great to see you. Really, a manhunt with a crime that is so brutal. So we know now that this suspect has a lengthy, violent criminal history. I want to play more of what we heard from NYPD Commissioner Tish, what she had to say about how this couple was found.
Mr. Alton was found in the basement, tied to a pole with multiple stab wounds. Mrs. Alton was found on the first floor, severely burned. At this time, there is no known connection between Mr. McGriff, our suspect, and our victims beyond this chance encounter.
All right, so Jennifer, a chance encounter here. Authorities are also saying that the suspect, McGriff, failed to register as a sex offender. What is your reaction to the apparent brutality of this crime and to him being out on the streets?
Well, I think the biggest reaction is, Nichole, this is somebody right now, this is a predator and they're hunting. They said a chance, reaction for him to do this. No, no, no. He was hunting. He was trying to look for prey that would open the door and let him in. These types of individuals particularly seek out the weakest. They seek out the weakest targets that they can then victimize. And that's exactly what happened here, Nichole.
Yeah, and when you think about this is an elderly couple being kind, letting this stranger in to charge his phone, and then they end up dead a few hours later. Do you feel like his parole officer should have done more, should have done something, considering his violent past?
Well, two things. When you look at early release, I think the system and these parole boards need to do a better job of identifying who is truly a danger to the community. When you look at this individual's past, their sexual offenses combined with armed robbery, were they really ready to get out when they were released? Obviously, the answer is no, because of these crimes he committed just 2 weeks ago, and now these crimes. They're horrific.
Police are saying, we heard right there from the commissioner that there was apparently no ties to this couple and McGriff, and then also releasing that they were tortured, they were set on fire. I want to zero in on the details, and that's just what investigators are releasing so far. What stands out most to you?
Well, Nichole, we've seen this before. I remember working a case where an individual used a photo of lost dog that he would show different neighbors and try to gain entrance. So typically these sorts of suspects, they use ruses to try to get in. They prey on the kind-heartedness of their potential victims. And the minute they get that door cracked, they go in. And the fact that he was there over 5 hours, Nichole, it's just terrible to think about what they suffered. Remember, he's a sexual predator. So likely the most horrific scenario took place, and that's why he tried to burn to cover up his tracks.
Yeah, you bring up such important points, so disturbing. Police are now saying that he was spotted yesterday in the Bronx, that he was pawning 2 cell phones that were possibly, likely even stolen from these victims. What do you think it is going to take to track this man down?
Well, the most important thing is to realize most likely he's going to stay in the area he knows. So he's going to stay either where he grew up or where he works now, what he is comfortable with. Do not look for him to be outside of that immediate area. So they are really going to have to contact other people he's known and is associated with. And I tell you what, anybody in Queens, you don't need to ever be letting anybody in, and certainly not now.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.